Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief keeps you informed about what's happening in Annapolis, Anne Arundel County, and Maryland. Local news, local sports, local events, local opinion, and, of course, local weather. Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief starts now.
Good morning. It's Thursday, July 31st, 2025. This is John Frenaye, and this is your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief presented by Annapolis Subaru and the SPCA of Anne Arundel County. I'll tell you, I'm getting really excited for Ignite 2025 in October. I just got the first peek at the applicants and some of the topics, and pardon the pun, but October 21st is going to be lit at Maryland Hall. If you need more info or maybe you want to sponsor an auditorium full of local residents, igniteannapolis.com. And for those that couldn't sleep last night because they didn't know the answer to our OMG fact, emperor penguins can stay underwater for 22 minutes. Who knew? And in keeping with the animal theme, here is today's OMG fact for you. Camels do not store water in their humps. They store fatty tissue. Anyhow, we've got some news, so let's get into it, shall we? Anne Arundel County Police are warning about a new and potentially dangerous social media stunt dubbed the Door Kick Challenge. Unlike the old-school ding-dong ditch, this viral trend encourages teens to forcefully kick in the doors of unsuspecting residents, sometimes in the middle of the night, and then flee, often filming the act for TikTok clout. 2 teens in Pasadena were recently arrested after one of them damaged a home's door around 3 a.m. Law enforcement says that the prank, now spreading across the country, is not only frightening for homeowners, but also incredibly risky for participants since residents could respond with violence, and legal experts say that using lethal force could be very justifiable in certain cases. Parents are urged to talk with their kids about serious risks involved and keep an eye on what they're watching and doing online. I say, just stop doing stupid stuff. Well, the Annapolis primary election is set for Tuesday, September 16th, and the candidate field is starting to take shape. Although the deadline to file has passed, the city won't release the full list of the last-minute filers until after the Board of Supervisors of Elections meets on August 12th. In races with no official party candidate, Central Committee can still appoint somebody to run, but the deadline to do so is August 11th. A few possible additions to the ballot may be another Democrat in Ward 1 and another in Ward 6, though that has not been confirmed yet. For now, we do know the lineup includes 3 mayoral candidates, Jared Littman, Rhonda Pindell-Charles, and Robert O'Shea, plus multiple contenders in several different wards, which was updated several times yesterday, so you do want to check that out. Independent candidates like Tom Creek and Will Cunha will not appear in the primary, but will be on the ballot in November. And once the candidate list is certified, Eye on Annapolis will sit down with all of the contenders in contested races to record unedited podcast interviews so voters can hear directly from those seeking their vote. But for now, check out our list at eyeonannapolis.net. La Sang Pinoy, a Filipino restaurant in the Annapolis Mall, has closed its doors. The restaurant, which opened in June of 2023, posted a heartfelt goodbye on Instagram earlier this month, thanking the community for 2 years of support and memories. The final day of service was July 13th, and no formal reason was given for the closure. Hey, Parrot Heads, mark your calendars. The 20th annual Boatyard Beach Bash is around the corner. It returns to the Annapolis Maritime Museum and Park on Saturday, September 20th. With ticket sales now open, fans of Jimmy Buffett can look forward to performances by John Frinzi, the Peter Mayer Band, the Floating Collective Band, and more. General admission gets you 6 hours of music, food, and drinks for $150. VIP access, sold out. Snooze, you lose. And yes, Radio Margaritaville's J.D. Spradlin will be on hand to MC. Proceeds do benefit the museum's education programs. You can get all of them at amaritime.org. You want to be sure to catch our local business spotlight this weekend. This week, we are speaking with Emily Encinosa, who is a doula with Expecting with Emily, and I have never been more out of my realm than in this podcast. That does drop at noon on Saturday. And in closing, one of the best ways to keep up on the local news is the Daily News Recap email. It goes out at 7 p.m. every single day. It's free, it's paywall free, and here is a link right here in the show notes for you to sign up. And feel free to let your friends, family, and colleagues know about it as well. All right, that is a wrap. As always, thank you for being you, and a thank you to the sponsors for today's Daily News Brief. Annapolis Subaru, the SPCA of Anne Arundel County, Hospice of the Chesapeake, Fish for a Cure, and Mac-Medics. All right, so now you just need to sit back because your Eye on Annapolis local weather is on deck, and Trevor from Annapolis Makerspace is here with your Annapolis Makerspace Maker Minutes. All of that's coming your way, so hang tight.
Coping with advanced illness can be overwhelming, and determining the best options for a loved one isn't always so easy. But here at Hospice of the Chesapeake, your hometown hospice, we want you to know you do have a choice. You can choose exactly who provides the care and the type of care you receive, and it's your decision when and where your loved one receives that care. We have served our community, family, and friends for over 40 years. We are there when you need us. Learn how we can help at hospicechesapeake.org.
Next up, we're diving into today's Eye on Annapolis weather forecast. From sunny skies over the bay to storm warnings that could impact your plans, we've got the details to keep you ahead of the curve. Stay tuned. It's all coming your way in just a moment.
Well, good morning, Anne Arundel. As we wrap up July and head into August, the forecast is bringing a little bit of everything: heat, storms, and eventually some relief. Let's take a look at what's ahead for the next few days. Today does start out partly sunny, but expect things to change in the afternoon. There is a chance of showers and possibly a thunderstorm after 2 p.m. High temperatures will reach around 88 degrees with southeast winds between 5 and 10 miles per hour. Rain chances are sitting at about 60%, so don't be surprised if those clouds turn a little noisy. Tonight, showers and storms are likely, especially before 2 a.m. with a low near 72 and winds shifting from the southeast to northeast after midnight. Looks like the heat is gone for now. Tomorrow looks cooler, but still unsettled. We'll see mostly cloudy skies with a high near 77 and about a 50% chance of showers and thunderstorms throughout the day. By evening, rain chances taper off a bit with just a slight chance of storms before 8 p.m. Overnight, it'll stay mostly cloudy and dip to around 68. It looks to be a perfect evening to enjoy the crabs at the Annapolis Rotary's Crab Feast. Now, Saturday is shaping up to be a beautiful change of pace. Mostly sunny skies and a high near 79 make it a perfect day to spend outside or at the Navy Fan Fest, which gets underway at the stadium at 10 a.m., just in time for the weekend. Overnight lows will hover near 67 and skies will remain mostly clear. Looking ahead, Sunday continues that fair weather trend with mostly sunny skies and a high near 80. Monday warms up just a little bit more with sunshine and a high of 81. And by Tuesday, we're still holding on to dry conditions and seasonable temps with highs staying in the low 80s and comfortable overnight lows in the upper 60s. That's it for now. Keep an umbrella nearby for today and tomorrow, but get ready to enjoy a calm and comfortable start to August. I'll be back tomorrow morning with the latest.
Have you ever had to wait to get an appointment at the Apple Store? Skip the wait and the line at the mall by visiting Mac-Medics in Severna Park, where appointments are not necessary. Mac-Medics is an Apple-authorized premium service provider. Mac-Medics services all Apple devices, including broken iPhone screens and batteries, and all without an appointment. Most iPhone repairs are complete the same day and usually within a few hours. Mac-Medics is also an Apple-authorized reseller and sell Apple products at the same price as the Apple Store. Visit Mac-Medics in Severna Park for Apple-authorized sales and service and shop local. Don't wait for help. Call Mac-Medics at 410-757-MAX, which is 410-757-6227. It's 410-757-6227. Or visit them online at macmedics.com. Every week, makers, crafters, and educators hold events all over the area. Highlighting some of those, here's our Maker Minutes, brought to you by Annapolis Makerspace.
Hey, this is Trevor from Annapolis Makerspace with this week's Maker Minutes. At iCode and Gambrels, they have coding classes for kids running every week through the end of August. Classes include various topics, and next week is website coding, Minecraft coding, junior robotics, and content creator classes. On Sunday, be sure to check out the First Sunday Arts Festival, down on the first block of West Street and around the corner on Calvert. They have lots of great local artists, as well as food and music and all kinds of fun stuff. At Knits and Pieces off of Bestgate Road, On Saturday, they have Sweater Knitting 101, making Anchor's summer shirt. On Sunday, they have a comprehensive Learn to Crochet class. And on Monday, they have a comprehensive Learn to Knit class. At Art Farm in Annapolis, Sunday, check out their Vibe, Flow, and Chill Yoga. And registration is open for more adult workshops, including more sketch nights, photography, weaving, watercolor, postcards for change, and others. And their kids' summer camps are in full swing. Next week, there's a kids' art camp for ages 6 through 9, an animal art camp for ages 4 through 5, and a podcast camp for ages 10 through 15. And for their kids' camps, registration is open for camps involving art exploration, mixed media, and more. At the Anne Arundel County Public Library System this week, today, Bush Annapolis has a summer craft afternoon, Odenton has a paint night, and Severna Park has an art night, with There Was a Party for Langston, making art inspired by the picture book. Tomorrow, Maryland City has the Wyritz, the Science Pirates Alchemy Show. On Saturday, Crofton has Ask a Master Gardener. Brooklyn Park has Sit and Stitch. Odenton has a craft supply swap. Discoveries, the library at the mall, has a tech takedown at the mall, with circuitry creations, taking apart various electronic items, and make your own sculptures with the parts. And over at the Bush Annapolis Library, they have a hobby fair, where you can learn about some of the hobby opportunities available from local groups, including Annapolis Makerspace. Come on by and say hi to Emmy and I, as well as many other groups participating in the hobby fair. On Tuesday, Glen Burnie has Little Engineers Constructive Play, Odenton has a back-to-school DIY craft afternoon, and Broadneck has a summer-themed paint night. And then on Wednesday, Rivera Beach has marble painting, Edgewater has Skeins and Stitches, Severna Park has a Lego challenge, and Severn has Build Your Own Lava Lamp. If you have any questions about the Annapolis Makerspace, the Maker Minutes, or any of these events, feel free to contact me at trevor@makeannapolis.org. And you can find links to all these events at the Annapolis Makerspace website, also at makeannapolis.org. And whether you're making art, software, sawdust, or just a mess, chances are you're already a maker. This has been Trevor from Annapolis Makerspace with this week's Maker Minutes.
Ahoy, captains and anglers! What better way to spend a day on the Chesapeake Bay than by fishing and fundraising for a cure? Join us for the 19th annual Fish for a Cure tournament, Paul C. Detter's Captain's Challenge, and Shore Party, Saturday, November 1st at Safe Harbor, Annapolis. Fish for a Cure supports Luminous Health Anne Arundel Medical Center's Gayton and Joanne D. Cesaris Cancer Institute. Event proceeds directly support the Cancer Survivorship Program for patients recovering from all types of cancers. Gather your crew and register your boat today at fishforacure.org. Again, that's fishforacure.org. You've been listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Tell your friends and colleagues, this is the podcast where you can keep up on the latest with what's going on in Annapolis and Anne Arundel County. And don't forget about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find even more information. And make sure you follow us on Facebook at All Annapolis and on Twitter at EyeOnAnnapolis. This Daily News Brief podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 6 a.m.